list. We have Mixwell, Ethan, Mures, and Cruz. We'll begin with some pre-submitted questions and then move on to remote media and then the in-house media. Let's start with Ethan. Ethan, this is a question from Ashir Ahmed from the Spike.gg. You have one of the largest rosters in the scene with several people on the bench. What are the main reasons behind this decision? Did it also lie in having a relatively unchanged roster from last season?
Yeah, I mean, they're mostly, we haven't finalized the roster yet, at least for the other 5, but they're mainly used for like in-house stuff. If we want to practice certain stuff, we don't have to do it against another team, another competitor. We can use the other 5 and do that, but that's the main reason.
Thank you. Cruz, this is a question from Ashir from the Spike. Is there a potential timeline for the return of Patafan to the team, and how crucial is his absence going to be to the team's performance at the event?
I'm not really sure about the exact time, but he should be ready by the regular season. He should be back for the season in Korea. But did it affect our performances? Will it affect our performance here? Definitely, because he was in the scrim like in most of the maps for the past month, and then he had to go do his surgery, so we had to make changes. So we only had like a month to prep into Brazil, so it definitely affected our in-game play.
Awesome. We'll now move to the remote media. If you'd like to ask a question, please use the Zoom hand raise function and we'll call on you. Would anyone like to go first? Let's start with Adi Idon from VLR.
Thank you. This question is primarily for Mures. Mures, you are now in a team with a lot of history, with players with quite the caliber, especially within the Brazilian scene. Now working with a champions winning coach in BZK, how has the atmosphere within the team and how has the team gelled together, especially leading up to lock-in?
Well, we are very confident in our work. BZK has brought us a very nice work ethic from Loud and a very nice way to understand the game, a different way from the one we had in VivoKid. So we've been learning with him, we've been working together and having a lot of fun. So plus the very high calibers that is said, like in our team. So we're just having fun. We're practicing a lot, working, and we're confident that we're gonna do a great game. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to Javier Martinez from Javo Marta. We can't hear you. I'm not sure if you're speaking. We'll come back to you as you sort out your microphone issues. We'll go to Juan Torres from Prensa Esports.
¿Qué tal? Mi pregunta es para Mixwell. ¿Está bien? Bueno, well, my question is for Mixwell. It's okay if I make it in Spanish.
Sí.
Ok, vale. Super. Mixwell, habías compartido que el llegar a Heretics era como un poco tu último equipo. Entonces el lock-in, por así decirlo, sería como el inicio del fin para tu carrera, si es que es así. ¿Lo sientes así y cómo pues lo encaras con eso en mente?
Sí, es así. Este va a ser mi último equipo, ya lo he dicho varias veces, y lo voy a disfrutar mucho, es a vida o muerte, pero estoy tranquilo. Y nada, yo creo que lo voy a enfocar más a disfrutar en la última etapa de mi carrera y poco más, con la presión necesaria, pero sin sufrir, disfrutando.
Súper, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you. We'll go to Alan from China.
Yeah, so this is a question for Ethan. Hi, Ethan. So you are one of the top players that transit from CSGO scene to VALORANT scene. So from your viewpoint at the present time, what is the major difference between these two games and maybe especially the pro scene between these two games? Thank you.
Just from watching matches and stuff for the last couple tournaments for both games, I think CS is still a little more thought out. It's obviously been a game for a longer time, but right now in Valorant, there's a lot of new stuff always kind of being added and being tested out. New maps, new agents, new abilities. CS, not much changes really. So you can establish metas easier in that game because you have more time. In this game, things change right before tournaments, so it's a little more on the fly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. We'll next go to Antonio from Nerditude.
Thank you. Can I ask my question in Spanish? It's
Sí.
for Mixwell. Muchas gracias. Mixwell, Heretics es tu último equipo, según lo que dijiste. ¿Ves a Heretics lo suficientemente fuerte como para retirarte en la cima?
Es una pregunta difícil de contestar. Creo que actualmente tenemos mucho que mejorar, pero creo que a largo plazo sí que puedo hacerlo. De todas formas, nunca iría a un torneo sin pensar que puedo ganarlo y confío en que podemos ganar este también.
Muchas gracias. Saludos desde Guatemala.
Gracias, un saludo.
Javier, do you want to try your mic one more time?
Yes, hola, quiero hacerle mi pregunta a Mixwell. Primero quería darle la bienvenida a Sudamérica. Le tenemos mucho cariño por aquí y sobre todo en Chile. Y quería hacerle la pregunta de que muchos no están conformes con lo que vieron en los torneos de pretemporada. ¿Qué cambió en el equipo después de Manchester? ¿Y cómo se prepararon con este evento en comparación con lo anterior?
Muchas gracias por la bienvenida y sobre todo nos hemos preparado mentalmente con el Performance Coach porque creo que es una de nuestras debilidades más grandes, creo que en Manchester se vio. Y como equipo llegamos mucho mejor de mentalidad y de fuerza mental, que es lo que creo que nos faltaba. Así que Heretics llega mucho más fuerte ahora que en Manchester.
Muchas gracias, éxitos.
Gracias.
We'll go to Renato from Agentes in the Neo.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Mi pregunta también va para este Mix, gran fan aquí Mix. Me gustaría preguntar sobre todo cómo está la dinámica, la química del equipo. En los vlogs que has estado realizando hemos visto altas y también medio bajas. ¿Crees que llegan preparados para este torneo? ¿Crees que están en la misma página todos? ¿Cómo ves al equipo en ese sentido?
Bueno, nos gusta compartir en los blogs lo que pasa dentro del equipo hasta cierto punto. Creo que el contenido que suelen hacer los equipos suele estar muy maquillado y no se ve realmente cómo trabaja un equipo desde dentro. Hemos intentado ser más transparentes y habéis visto algo que probablemente pase en otros equipos también, pero que no lo veis nunca. Y creo que llegamos mejor que antes, como he dicho. Tenemos jugadores con mucha personalidad. Entonces, a veces pasan estas cosas porque todo el mundo quiere ganar y es muy competitivo. Y yo lo veo algo normal. Llevo mucho tiempo jugando y no hace falta tampoco ser perfecto como para ganar un torneo.
Gracias, padre.
Gracias.
Thank you. We'll go next to Alan from China.
Yeah, it's also the question that goes to Mixwell. Hi, Mixwell.
Hello.
Hello. So you are in Team Heretics now, but you have I think three teammates that is former G2. That if includes you, there are four G2, four former G2 person.
Yeah.
So what is the major difference that between this team and your former team, which is G2? Yeah.
I feel like the pressure is less than in G2. G2 as an organization is always searching to be at the top in the present time. They always want to be the best at any moment. So there's not much time for failure. There's, I would say, double the pressure that we have now. And in Heretics, it's a long-term plan with the same mindset, winning, but not in the short term. That's the main difference.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go to George. George, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm chilling. I have a question for Ethan. I have two questions actually. The second one will be pretty short, so I won't take up too much of your time. The first one will be: do we know which 5 players are going to be starting for Evil Geniuses? And the second question was from me and BCJ. Actually, we both wanted to know who is your favorite player on the team.
Yep. For the first question, it's me, Calm, BCJ, Giacomo, and Bustio. And for the second question, my favorite on that team. Honestly, I get along with everybody pretty well. Everyone kind of clicks.
Thank you. Let's go to Eddie Adion from VLR.
Thank you. This question is for Cruz. I have 2 questions. None of it hopefully is too long. First question is, Talon have participated in off-season events, especially the one in Korea, the Gwangju Esports Series. Have the team learned anything from your experience then towards your adaptation in lock-in? And the second question is, with your original 6-man team, including Paripan, was there any plans for a sub role, or are all 6 players going to be seeing playing time for the regular season?
So for the first question, from Gwangju, we had a lot of experience for the 2 new members, and it was really great to know their flaws and our flaws as a team. So we had to try to build on that and try to fix all that before this happens. So it's a good tournament to come before this, even with having Patty not being able to participate here. So I'd say it's good that we're gonna get them more time on stage and in a LAN event where there's stakes on it. For the second question, I lost you. Could you?
Can you repeat it?
Sorry, I'm sorry. So of course you have 6 players, of course, in Talon, including Pari, who is not present. For the regular season, is there going to be a sub role, like a starting 5, or are all 6 players going to have significant playing time for the regular season?
So from the scrims we had when Patty was in the team and he wasn't out yet, we were gonna do a 6-man roster. We didn't have a plan for dropping anyone out because I think everyone has their own usage in the team. They have very high potential to be one of the greatest players, but the unfortunate events of Patty doing surgery kind of like messed that up a bit. But I don't think we will stick with a 5-man roster. I don't think so.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks. We'll go next to Juan Torres from Prensa Esports.
Yeah, thank you. My question is for MAIBR. A few months ago, there was another international event of a shooting game in Brazil. One of the best scenes was Furia against Navi, and the people rocking Rio de Janeiro to support them at a level that even made me chills just watching it. So you will be in home again. Well, you will be in home as Furia was. So what you're expecting to the crowd cheering you in Lock-in?
I know that there are gonna be a lot of people here, mainly for the Brazilian games. I hope every match has a lot of crowd. But I think it's just gonna be really fun. It's gonna be like I know there are gonna be a lot of people cheering, crowding, and it's gonna be a hell of an event. So yeah, I'm really hyped for it.
Thank you.
And we'll go to VLR as our last remote question. 80?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I forgot to lower my hand.
Oh, it's okay. We'll now go to the in-house Brazilian media. Are there any questions? Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Wesley Pereira from The Clutch. My question is for Maurice in Portuguese. Maurice, essa vai ser a segunda vez que você, o RGL e o HIT vão jogar aqui no Ibirapuera, só que dessa vez num evento de maior prestígio como o Lock-in. Queria que você comentasse um pouco como que foi a preparação do MIBR em relação a esse torneio e como que o time pode se preparar bem para poder enfrentar a Talon.
Bom, é muito bom poder jogar aqui no Ibira de novo. A gente teve uma experiência muito boa ano passado, apesar de ter perdido. A nossa preparação vem bem pesada desde o finalzinho do ano passado, passando também pelo campeonato no Chile que a gente jogou, trouxe bastante experiência e, assim como o Cruz falou, ajudou bastante a gente a entender como a gente poderia ajudar melhor o JZZ e o RGL, que são players mais novos. Então, a gente vem treinando bem pesado, melhoramos bastante coisas depois desse campeonato do Chile, conseguimos aprender bastante sobre a gente. E a preparação vem bastante focada no nosso jogo, no que a gente realmente pode fazer. A gente tem jogadores de nível muito bom e a gente está tentando ao máximo conseguir extrair isso.
Hi, my name is Maria Eduarda. I'm from MGG, and my question is for Maurice. I'll do it in Portuguese. Maurice, você está no cenário de Valorant desde o começo, né? Você já esteve próximo de muitos altos e baixos de várias equipes e vários jogadores. E eu queria saber, na sua visão, agora que você faz parte da franquia, né? O que você acha que essa visibilidade brasileira no exterior pode auxiliar o cenário interno do Brasil?
Bom, eu acredito que essa imersão do Latam com o NA vai trazer uma liga muito forte. A gente já tinha ótimos times aqui, como a Loud, como a Leviathan, nos treinos, Cru, a Fúria. Então a gente já tinha ótimos treinos aqui, vão ter treinos melhores ainda lá fora. Então, principalmente com off-season, eu acredito que os times daqui do Brasil vão conseguir aprender com a gente quando a gente voltar. Então, é algo que vai trazer bastante mais experiência e essa possibilidade de conseguir ver mais coisas além do que aqueles simples 5, 6 times do top tier.
Hi, I'm Eduardo from Base Rush, and I want to ask Maurice as well, and I'll do it in Portuguese.
Okay.
Maurice, minha pergunta é sobre o off-season. Se 3 meses foram o suficiente com só um campeonato, o Latam Gods, se foi o suficiente para já dar um entrosamento suficiente para o Lock-in, você acha que o time ainda não está 100%, mesmo com o trio já sendo da antiga?
Bom, com certeza o time ainda não está 100%, é muito pouco tempo para chegar nesse nível. Mas a gente conseguiu se entrosar bastante, a gente passou bastante tempo junto, tanto dentro quanto fora de jogo. A gente está já vivendo aqui em São Paulo, bem próximos um dos outros, todos os dias, já faz 2 meses. Então, eu acredito que para 2 meses de treino, o nível de entrosamento está realmente bem alto. A gente está se entendendo muito bem, está se divertindo juntos, está conseguindo criar aquela harmonia. Então, eu acredito que a gente consegue mandar bem nesse campeonato sim já, mas está longe do 100%, tem muito que treinar ainda, principalmente dentro do servidor. A gente vai aprendendo muito com o Bazooka e o ano vai ser longo pra gente, sim.
Oi. Hello, my name is Isadora. I'm from TechTudo, and now I speak Portuguese. Eu queria entender um pouco como que tá a expectativa de vocês para jogar lá fora, assim. Quais são os impactos, assim, em relação à carreira? O que que você acha que pode mudar, assim? O que que pode acrescentar no pessoalmente para sua carreira, mas também para o cenário, assim, para expectativa de profissão do cenário, de poder jogar lá fora e com essa possibilidade, assim.
Bom, eu acho que começando já pela parte do cenário de visibilidade, vai ser muito incrível o pessoal poder assistir a gente jogando lá fora. Eu tenho certeza que isso vai trazer muita mídia aqui pro cenário brasileiro. O pessoal vai querer estar acompanhando, acompanhando também a nossa rotina, nossa mudança de vida lá fora, que eu sei que vai ser uma coisa um pouco difícil de acostumar. E em questão de nível, eu falaria que essa liga lá de fora da Américas terão ótimos times. Vai ser realmente 10 times muito competitivos. Então, vai ser incrível pra gente poder diariamente estar treinando num ambiente de nível um pouco mais alto aqui no Brasil, né? Porque vai unir 2 regiões, então vai ser um nível muito bom de treino pra gente.
Obrigada.
Obrigado.
Hi, David from Popline here. I just have a quick question for you guys, for you all, if you want to. You guys are all top players, inspiring a lot of people to play Valorant, to aspire to become a pro player and stay where you are right now. But do you guys still have some other player that you look up to that inspire you? You can.
I can start. really quick answer. For me, it's Fallen. I look up to him very much. I'm an IGL as well, so I tend to watch a lot of his videos, always fundamentals as well from CS. So he's an inspiration for me, and yeah, I think for many players in Brazil.
Thank you.
Would anyone else like to answer the players that you look up to, think positively of?
I'll go. To be honest, I look up at a lot of different players. I think that's one way to bring myself up there as well. And for example, I have Stacks. He's been my idol, I'd say, ever since I started playing the game. And as time goes on, like all these players coming up, Marv, all those guys, they all impress me, and I think they are one of the best, if not the best. And I think it's nothing to be ashamed of if I have good players as my idol. So I just get a bit of this and that just to add to myself. Yeah.
Thank you. I believe that was the final question from the in-house media, and this will conclude the final press conference of the day. Thank you so much for participating, and we will all see you guys back tomorrow night.